Alright guys, welcome back to another alternate story here on SVR08 24/7 mode. So this is going to be a Chapter 3 title challenge storyline. Now the name of the storyline is Bully. Now one thing to point out, in these videos I have been saying that I will be playing the longer version of the story, but I figured that since the Chapter 3 Raw versions of these stories have that filler ECW stuff that we've seen twice, and yeah, there's slight dialogue differences if you're the champ or challenger or whatever. I figured those would make more sense to do in the bonus videos. I want to see the Smackdown version of this one, so we're going to play this one. It is slightly shorter, but I wanted to see it. So I'm going to break my rule here just for this one. And for this one, I decided to play as Shawn Michaels. So it's interesting, like he still has the Raw background here, so... Yeah, and by the way, the reason why I picked Shawn Michaels is because this goes to SummerSlam, and Shawn Michaels in this game has a special SummerSlam entrance with unique pyro in the SummerSlam arena, so I thought this would be perfect. Yeah, so let's get into it. Champ not worried about SummerSlam. Looks like King Booker is the champ here. The only thing that sucks about doing the SmackDown ones, I feel like we've had a lot of King Booker as champion spam, so the Raw champ would have been nice, but I figured this trade-off was worth it to avoid the repetitive ECW stuff. With SummerSlam only a month away, Shawn Michaels and Batista are jostling for position to take on the World Heavyweight Champion Booker T for the title. Each has been touted as a top contender, and each understands what it will take to earn a shot at championship gold. Shawn Michaels is excited at the opportunity before him. "I've worked so hard to put myself in this position," he said. "I've been beaten up, and I've done some beating up." Booker better enjoy that belt while he has it, because he's not going to have it much longer. With two top superstars locking their sights onto him, is Booker T worried? Worried? Nah, not worried, not concerned, not anything except ready for a fight. Batista's a big guy, no doubt, and that other dude, he's kind of a joke. But still, just think about it. I could take either of them easy. Wow. Oh, so the SmackDown locker room looks pretty cool. It looks pretty clean, actually. Give me the business.
Counting on your #1 contender match to create a classic this week, and I hope it sets up a great main event for SummerSlam. It's a cross-brand pay-per-view, remember, and SmackDown needs to steal the show.
All right. So once again, we're going to make sure to do something on these off days just to guarantee we don't miss anything here. But honestly, I think SmackDown cutscenes trigger on this Wednesday here, so if I would skip Tuesday, I think I could do it, but I'm not risking it. It's not worth it, man. The magazine already? Friends admire the champ. Look at these friends here. When you're a WWE title holder, you always have to watch your back, but Booker seems to have found a couple of SmackDown superstars with whom he's forged a friendship in recent weeks. Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy have recently seen spending time outside the ring with the champ, and neither has been shy about expressing their admiration for the title holder. Is this another generic My Enforcers thing? He's a great guy, man. I can't say enough good things about him, says Helms. Plus, he's a great champion, probably the best one SmackDown's ever had. Matt Hardy agrees, adding, "He's a leader. Can you imagine being on a brand led by Batista or Shawn Michaels? I, for one, would take that." With Booker due to defend his title at SummerSlam in a month, however, it remains to be seen if his reign will last or if Helms and Matt Hardy's fears will be realized.
You know, if you had a brain in your head, which I doubt you do, you just let yourself get beat in this #1 contender match and spare yourself the embarrassment. The embarrassment of losing to the champ at SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I don't think Gregory Helms likes Shawn Michaels very much in real life. Well, I don't know if that's still the case, but I know at one point he definitely did not. There should be a unique event for Born Again HBK. Go to church. Big success.
I'm not going to go easy on you in our match, but I'm looking forward to tearing the house down with you. We might not always see eye to eye, but I know whoever goes to SummerSlam is going to give the fans one hell of a match.
Okay, well this one's kind of interesting so far because it seems like the #1 contender match is immediate. So what if I just lose the first match? Is the storyline instantly over? Yeah, look, this is the #1 contender match on the first week here. Yeah, and there's like no ECW involvement, obviously, because like I think this one's a 5-week story, whereas the Raw versions of Chapter 3s are 9 weeks. So that's why there's that filler ECW content. Interesting.
The Great American Bash is come and gone, and the build to SummerSlam begins tonight. Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and tonight we'll find out who the #1 contender will be at SummerSlam.
That's right. Two of SmackDown's best go head-to-head, and I can't wait.
If you were the champion, who would you rather face, John?
Well, I probably wouldn't have a problem beating either of them, but the champ will have his work cut out for him.
Is Champ there? Little weird seeing HBK on SmackDown, and like I said, I kind of want to do the Raw version, but I feel like it just made more sense to do the SmackDown version. And then when we get to the bonus, like, you know, cutscenes and dialogue thing, to include like the it'd be like the title challenge version of the ECW dialogue, which isn't much different. I don't think, at least. Would have been curious to see who would have been the champion in this storyline though on Raw.
Following contest is scheduled for one
Wow,
fall.
no commentary and actually doing call names. This is rare for 24/7 mode.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
HBK's fired up. Gotta make it to SummerSlam so we can see that pyro, brother. Honestly, the special pay-per-view entrances in this game are a nice touch. There's only like a handful of them for certain people, which I'll definitely, when I do like my preset entrances and stable entrances, I'll definitely throw in the pay-per-view entrances there. But I think after we see HBK, we would have seen all of them in this playthrough, I want to say. I mean, there's been so many videos, it's hard to say, but I want to say we have seen all of them. After this video, we will. I mean, I still got to make it to SummerSlam. You never know, I could choke this match right here. Yeah, this is very bizarre. I can't even think of a time where there was no commentary during the entrance on a 24/7 man. I wonder if they're gonna say anything for Batista or not. No, wow, this is weird, dude.
And the opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing 317 pounds,
Batista. I don't know. I have a feeling that some shenanigans is gonna happen in this match because like if this really is a #1 contender match, like if I just lose, is it just over? I mean, it'd be kind of funny, honestly. Honestly, that's one of the worst feelings though if you're doing a playthrough where you like lose like a pivotal moment and instead of like an alternate path, it's just like, nah, your story's just over. Just pull the plug, dude. You're not ready. You're done. Vince lost faith in you. You're done, man. Also, we gotta keep an eye out because the storyline's called Bully. Who is the big bully of this storyline? It seems like as of right now, Batista's a face in the storyline. It's just, you know, we're the two top dogs going at it here. So Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy are kind of like the enforcers now for King Booker. He's had like 50 different enforcers in these various videos I've done. Batista getting all the screen time here. All right, here we go. I mean, I guess one benefit about playing as Shawn Michaels on SmackDown, he won't look cursed with the spinner title. He'll look, you know, better with the World Heavyweight title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Superstars are coming to you tonight from Kansas City, Missouri.
They call Kansas City the heart of America, and what could be more American than
here we go.
Smackdown action?
Nothing that I can think of, partner. I know the
So HBK is showman technician, I believe. He's got the nice arm drag as well. Big chop. Yo, HBK's fired up here. Almost got a finisher in like 20 seconds. Gotta explore the moveset here. We only have what? I said 5 weeks. Wait, where's my forearm?
Nice quick counter there.
No!
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me.
I was gonna say, I want to see what my strong grapples are here. Ooh, that immunity to strong grapples though.
You could be cruiserweight
Oh,
champ in
dragon screw, by God.
Oh no. I've heard
I'm gonna go and store
stories
that
about the
because
way
I got
you
that pretty
train
quickly.
people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised?
HBK's fired up here. A lot on the line here. Who is the real #1 contender?
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to
This guy, I need to do that forearm. Yes! Love that animation.
Break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
Yo, Batista's got no answer, man. Come on, you're supposed to be one of the most OP guys in this game with your fighting styles and stats, brother.
Michaels sure is getting up there. If he sticks around too much longer,
I can't believe I missed that.
HBK's gonna stand for the has-been kid.
Damn.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been. He looks as good today as he ever did, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
That's it. Okay.
He slipped out of that one.
All right, what else we got in here? I already, of course, like the one move I picked.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
Sweet chin music. Oh, Batista ducks it. Wow, that reversal does damage. You saw my body flash there. He doesn't even hit you. He just dodged it. That's crazy.
That's why they love him.
All right, he cleared the board here.
Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
Brother, you realize you're not a showman? You can't cheese it up like me. Yeah.
Batista's
slam.
had a lot of success so far.
Oh, here we go. Check this out.
I think he's gonna fly.
Oh, okay. I was trying to do the elbow, but that works too, I guess.
This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Find something else here. Okay, do the same move I've done already.
I've seen
What's the input for
won
the elbow
and
there?
lost because
There it
of
is.
moves like this.
HBK, by God, no!
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any
with that pit
further
maneuver? No,
than the
my God.
heartbreak kid, Shawn Michaels.
I feel like I'm in control, but Batista just like kind of won't let me do any moves. Oh my God, clearing the board again though.
I doubt he can keep up.
You know,
with
King
some of the
Booker's
younger
watching over this one,
SmackDown
right?
talent.
You're not seriously suggesting that HBK couldn't be competitive on SmackDown.
Yo, I got my environmental
No
grapple
disrespect to the
taunts back
SmackDown
though.
Superstars, but this is Shawn Michaels we're talking about.
All I'm saying is that ever since Raw and SmackDown became separate
Lock the
brands,
master lock.
we haven't seen much of Michaels.
Yeah,
on
it definitely
SmackDown.
seems like from
You
me
take
playing this
that
that
any way you
that
want.
slight freeze issue or like hangy issue as I call it mostly happens when you first boot up the game. This is a new recording session for me.
You're talking.
He's tuning
Sweet
up.
chin music.
There he goes. Sweet chin music.
I think I'm only gonna be able to record one chapter in this recording session though, but yeah, it definitely seems like the hang. Like it must get better the more you play. I don't know. I need a dev to explain this.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
And he's only yellow. I feel like I've done a lot of moves though. That's just that durability of the animal. Big rocker dropper and a big
I've seen
hang.
matches won and
No!
lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Alright, you know what?
This superstar
Spine
is
buster
all
stolen!
fired up, and so is this
With the
capacity crowd.
cheese.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're gonna see that fire put.
God, you know what? I'm not done. I'm stealing everything. HBK's stealing everything, man. Insane momentum here. Alright, what else we got?
Talk
Reverse.
about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right
We got a
here.
nice little arm breaker there.
And that's a
Oh, here we go.
potentially
I'm gonna go for it again.
dangerous mindset. His
Here we go.
opponent is
Sweet
out of
chin
it.
music.
He's tuning up the band.
Sweet
I think this is the one with the
music,
pin combo, right?
guaranteed to take the fight right out of
My God. Yeah, I love this animation. Cover.
He's going for the pin.
New #1 contender HBK. I honestly thought he was kicking out there.
Each of these
Quite a bizarre start. No entrance commentary. That was supposed to be a pivotal match. #1 contender. They stay completely silent. They have to at least say something after the match, right?
That was pay-per-view quality. Wait, what's this?
Oh no.
What the hell is going on here?
There's a bunch of bullies.
They're kicking the holy hell out of them.
So this is the champ's plan for victory? To have his thugs do all the hard work and eliminate his competition?
You might not like it, Michael Cole, but you have to admit that it looks like it's working so far.
Wow. Yeah, I would have been curious to see who I would have got as the champion on Raw, but like I said, I just wanted to play the SmackDown version of this. Wow. Matt Hardy versus King Booker. What, did he lay down for him or something? They're supposed to have the same team. SmackDown GM faces SummerSlam decision. With SummerSlam on the horizon, SmackDown GM Teddy Long is facing some difficult decisions in finalizing the match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Following the sneak attack carried out by Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy, and seemingly coordinated by Booker T, Teddy Long is waiting to see which of his top contenders will be healthiest for the pay-per-view. What? That match meant nothing then. I gotta make a real tough call. You hear me? Long admits, someone's gonna be let down. But SmackDown's main event is so important at SummerSlam, I can't afford for it to be a weak one in front of all of our loyal fans. When asked when he'd make a decision about the main event, Long said, not until I can evaluate both of them and make sure neither is too beat up from what happened last Friday night. Yo, that match meant nothing. I won, dude. Probably pretty mad about me not naming the #1 contender yet, but I have to do what's right for SmackDown. How about this? I'm giving you and Batista a chance to get rid of the two guys who nearly ruined my SummerSlam main event. And when you team against Matt Hardy and Gregory Helms and Booker, banned from ringside. I hope that makes you feel a little better, dog. Holla. Wow, rare moment where like the champion isn't going to be managing. Alright, listen, I won that match. See, I really thought they were going to go in the direction of, like, the match gets thrown out because, like, they ruin it. But, like, I won clean and then they attacked us. Champ's friends claim GM did him a huge favor. He doesn't understand that we did him a huge favor, claims Gregory Helms, who will find himself teaming up with Matt Hardy against Shawn Michaels and Batista. He had a real stinker on his hands and we saved him. If anything, he should be thanking us. Yeah, they're kind of making it seem like they ruined the match, but that's not really how it went down. The he to whom Helms refers to is SmackDown GM Teddy Long, and Helms vehemently, I'm not sure what that means, believes the sneak attack on Shawn Michaels and Batista was justified. SmackDown's SummerSlam main event would have to be put to the fans to sleep if Shawn Michaels or Batista was involved. Dude, he's just going off on me. They'd have ruined the whole show because they're both lame and undeserving of being in the ring with someone like King Booker. Added Matt Hardy. What bothers me most is that he's singling us out, punishing us for no good reason. I don't want to waste my valuable time in the ring with those two guys either. Dude. Just going off on me.
Looks like running and whining to the GM about what happened last week completely backfired on you. Instead of being punished, we're getting the chance to prove you don't deserve to face the champ at SummerSlam.
Okay, so earlier I was speculating that if I would have lost that match against Batista, I guess it wouldn't have mattered because it would have been the same thing. Like, oh, I don't know who the #1 contender is, guys. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Another magazine already. Champ upset at GM, possible pay-per-view opponents. Booker is upset these days, and not because he doesn't yet know who the challenger is to his World Heavyweight Championship will be at SummerSlam. First of all, we have Teddy Long talking about his so-called main event of SmackDown this week. Let me ask you something. If I'm not in the match, how can it be a main event? Seriously, Booker wonders. And second, my boys Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy are completely right when they talk about Shawn Michaels and Batista trying to take my belt at SummerSlam. They don't belong in the ring with someone like me. And they're not in the same league as Helms or Hardy either. But that's okay because they're going to find out the hard way.
Man, I can't wait to get some payback this week, and I know you can't either. I've got no problem working with you against those two morons, but remember, as soon as this is taken care of, you and me have some unfinished business.
Alright, man. I just want to make it clear I beat you clean on SmackDown, but it's alright. Yeah, like literally zero ECW involvement in the SmackDown version, but again, that does make sense because they got less weeks. Alright, tag team match. Let's go. Teddy Long special here. Yeah, I got OP Batista on my team. I think they're done, man.
We are less than a month away from SummerSlam. Michael Cole and JBL at ringside, and tonight's main event is all about payback.
And I think this is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with who the #1 contender is.
But surely you agree that the superstars who interfered last week deserve punishment.
Sure, fine them, suspend them, but let's take care of the important business first.
They're just a bunch of big bullies, man. Well, I mean, the storyline's not called bullies, it's called bully, so who is the bully? Is it King Booker? Pulling the strings? Pushing everyone around? Is it me? Is it Teddy Long? I don't know, man.
He'll have his chance tonight to put his money where his mouth is, and he'll have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, there's a lot of superstars who are annoyed that he messed up last week's #1 contender match, and he'll be facing 2 of them tonight.
It's Matt Hardy. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting Matt Hardy in one of these alternate story videos, but I don't really know where to fit him in. You know, also what kind of sucks about the strategy guide this year, not like saying like the cast members and alternate cast members, like it was such better laid out in 07. Like if I want to get like the alternate dialogue, I have to do a lot of experimenting or just rip the game file. I don't know.
Listen, tonight he faces the superstars he brutalized after their match last week. I doubt he'll be so dominating tonight.
Don't sell him short. Just because he took the cheap shot last week doesn't mean he can't go toe-to-toe with the best of them.
I mean, they're kind of done here, if we're being honest here. I mean, there's a huge overall advantage here. Plus, they got Batista with his insane fighting styles and stats. Batista was the star of the first alternate story video, man. The title defense one. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at my notes of who I'm mapping out who to play as. Originally, in that Mr. Kennedy video, that was originally going to be Shawn Michaels, but I changed my mind because I wanted to get Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam, so I swapped him. I think we'll skip Shawn Michaels and Batista.
Well, here's a man with revenge on his mind. He'll stop at nothing new. Oh,
No!
I can't believe it. The champ is going to do whatever it takes to hold on to his title.
I hope there are some serious repercussions in store for the champ.
Lead Pipe Gang lives.
So what's this mean for the match? Is it still on? Is it a handicap match? I have no idea. But that knee looks pretty bad.
My knee! Well, I guess to answer the question who the bully is. You big bully! Come on, man! Jumping in from behind, come on! Well, back to the handicap spam. Now the question is it 1 on tag or 1 on 2? Vintage 24/7 mode handicap match.
I can't believe what we just saw backstage. I wonder if he even knows about it yet.
He might be on his own here tonight if that was as bad as it looked.
I mean, that's an interesting point. Like, me as the player knows that, but like, in this universe, does Shawn even know that happened? Probably not, right? I wonder if they're going to play into that in the story or what.
He's doing an excellent job.
Oh, wait, no, he's still here.
Sustained from the assault we just saw, but he's got to be hurting.
I give him credit for gutting it out and going ahead with the match, but competing here tonight might ruin his chances of going on to SummerSlam.
The Animal Unleashed. I'll go ahead and skip. I thought he just wasn't gonna come out. That actually shocked me. Where was my vintage handicap match? I'm kind of curious how damaged Batista starts out. If it's just yellow, that's literally nothing, man. It doesn't even matter. Here we go.
And there's the counter.
Yep. All right, what else we got? No, he's technician. That's not going to work. I got this. I got fake HBK combos here.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
That's pretty funny, Nick Patrick in that cutscene, by the way. So that means he ran back out here.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this,
Eat
don't
chop.
try this stuff at home.
Give me them
Absolutely
legs,
not.
brother.
These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
Speaking of legs, let's see how bad Batista's legs are. Try to get him in here. Oh, wait, I think they were yellow. I think I saw when Matt Hardy hit him.
You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that.
Oh, check this out.
He's tuned
Sweet
up.
chin
And there he goes.
music.
Sweet chin music.
All right, the Animal Unleashed here. He needs some revenge here.
Wow, listen to
Stand
that
up to these.
chant.
What are you
The
doing,
crowd
Shawn?
makes a huge
Stand up to these
difference,
bullies,
whether
brother.
for you or against you.
There you go. There you go. I'll take it from here, my man. Big boot from Big Dave.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you...
This superstar is
Oh
all
god, dude,
fired
Matt Hardy's
up.
done.
And so
Oh my
is this
god.
capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, one mistake...
How about Fist of
and
Fury
we're
for
gonna
old
see
time's
that
sake here?
fire put out. Pronto.
My goodness,
Come
yo.
on. You're looking at a
Check this
superstar
out.
who can feed off a...
Look at the fans. They know
Batista
exactly
bomb!
what he's up to.
Oh my God! What a Batista bomb!
Dude, this
Look
could
at
be it.
that.
Shawn actually plays good
And
defense.
Here's the pin.
Looks like he did as well.
You know, there's such a thing as playing
No, what's
the
happening?
crowd too much, and that's what I
Shawn looked like a weirdo coming back.
He's wrestled this
What are you
match his
doing?
way all along, and now we see it paying off.
All right, I don't really know what happened. I think maybe Nick Patrick was trying to kick him out. That's probably what happened. I couldn't really see though.
I hate to say it, but it looks like he might be seriously injured.
Honestly, I'd be shocked if he wasn't after that match.
Not to mention the disgusting sneak attack right before it.
You might not like it, but the champ was just doing what he felt he had to do.
But to assault someone just because they might have a championship match?
Look, the champ obviously felt he was a threat to his title. It's that simple.
He's just a big bully, man. You know something also I was thinking about in between recording these? Like, an interesting concept would be to do a 24/7, like, story. Or, like, set up some sort of script where, like, it randomizes my main character after every match. That would be hilarious. It'd probably completely break, like, but it'd be funny. GM announces match issues warnings. In a press conference recently held to explain his agenda for SmackDown at SummerSlam, GM Teddy Long laid out his plans for the pay-per-view spectacular. As Batista has not been medically cleared to participate, Shawn Michaels has by default been named the #1 contender to Booker's championship, Long said. The two will face each other in SmackDown's main event at SummerSlam. And because of the way his henchmen have been behaving, Booker has been suspended for 2 weeks without pay. Damn! If he or either of his cronies has any interaction with Shawn Michaels outside of an official WWE match, they will be suspended indefinitely. And Booker will be stripped of his title. Regarding Shawn Michaels, Long added, if he risks injury and goes looking for revenge outside of a sanctioned match, he will be indefinitely suspended too, and he'll lose his title shot. Wow, rare moment where they lay down the law on this. Arteta indicated that Batista is sufficiently injured not to have been cleared to compete at SummerSlam. We're exceedingly sorry to report this to the entire SmackDown brand, but we felt that it's important to broadcast this information at the earliest possible opportunity. Yeah, it looks like a mass email sent out. Well, Batista's done.
I cannot believe what happened to your partner last week on SmackDown. That sort of thing would never happen on Raw. Maybe that's something you should keep in mind. I'd be happy to discuss your options at SummerSlam.
Man, I can go to Raw and fight ECW for 4 weeks. Yo, rip my man Batista, dude. I'm gonna hold my own press conference. I'm just waiting for the handicap matches now. I'm calling it. You are a fluke. Yo, come on, man.
Well, good luck at SummerSlam, I guess. Just remember, you never beat me to become #1 contender. So if you do win the championship, don't be surprised if I don't throw a party for you.
My man, I clearly beat you. Yeah, so like they're presenting it as if like the henchmen ruined the match, but they didn't set it up properly, so it's another continuity here with this mode. I know you're itching to get at Booker, but that's gonna have to wait. Instead, I'm giving you a chance to get back at him through one of his toadies when you fight Gregory Helms this week. But remember, before and after the match, getting physically involved is strictly off limits. You feel me, dog? Alright. I got autographs to sign, man.
I guess getting V1 banned from ringside is another favor you called in on the GM. Just like getting the champ suspended for 2 weeks. Are you planning on having him win the championship for you at SummerSlam too?
Damn, this getting called out left and right, man.
You think I need to ambush you to beat your sorry ass? Haha. When I get done with you tonight, there's going to be nothing left for the champ. And I'm going to get it done between the bells.
By the way, it's going to be hard to keep track of which versions of the SmackDown locker room we haven't seen for like the bonus video. I think this is the first time on video we've done this one. Shawn Michaels versus Gregory Helms. I'm standing up to these big bullies here.
We're just over 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. Michael Cole and John Bradshaw Layfield at ringside, and here's our #1 contender.
Yeah, but how much does that mean when you're only given the spot because someone else got injured?
Well, there's no question he's at the top of a very short list.
He had just better have a heck of a match tonight to prove he's the real deal.
We got Furious Vince here. Yeah, it seems like actually each SummerSlam, or Chapter 3, which does go to SummerSlam for each one, that's an opportunity to jump brands. Because like I said, if I wanted to like plan out what I feel like would be the best overall like showcase of 1 year 24/7 mode, I'd probably jump brands just to show off both brands, you know. But with Jeff, we just stuck on Raw the whole time.
There are some in the locker room who feel he hasn't earned his #1 contender status. This is his chance to silence his doubters.
A big win tonight would help prove his legitimacy. But honestly, I think it's all going to come down to his performance at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. I'm going skip. Probably gonna be a shorter part, man. Those 4 weeks make a big difference. That ECW content really is just filler. Wow, no commentary for this either.
From Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gregory Helms.
Do they just not care about this storyline, the SmackDown version, or what? It's crazy because I was really close to recording the Raw version of this one, but I feel like SmackDown would have been a better showcase, even though it was shorter. Kind of glad I did it, but it's weird, man. Alright, here we go. Shawn Michaels, Gregory Helms, one-on-one. Matt Hardy banned from ringside. King Booker suspended. Batista in the medical facility.
What a reversal. Nice reversal.
Nice pull Virgil. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna match those reversals, my man. You're not gonna bully me, dude.
He could pin his opponent right here.
2.
Wow, he stole my... I was literally just about to Irish whip him. Big reversal. Lutez is back.
Really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Here, I got fake Fist of Fury.
Great reversal.
Fake Fist of Fury.
There's the reversal.
Yo, Helms is on point right now.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I really want to do some corner grab. Let's see what
Michaels
Shawn
has
has.
been this a long, long time, and I'm not surprised.
Big
he's stuck
chop.
with Raw. I doubt he can keep up with some of the younger SmackDown talent.
You're not seriously suggesting that HBK couldn't be competitive on SmackDown. No disrespect to the SmackDown superstars, but this is Shawn
Nice
Michaels
atomic
we're
drop.
talking about.
All I'm saying is that ever since Raw and SmackDown became separate brands, we haven't seen much of Michaels on SmackDown.
Yeah, this storyline's kind of weird, but I mean, I guess I should give thoughts at the end. But one thing I do appreciate is like they're not spamming handicap matches, and they're actually having the GM actually using their authority. You know,
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be
Wait,
able
Chin,
to just
no!
sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride.
How about
it's
this
been
fake
so
Irish
far,
whip, technician
with
exclusive?
No signs of stopping anytime soon.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna steal his finish here. Check this out.
I certainly don't envy
No,
the
is the
referee in this
Nightmare in
match.
Helm Street not from behind?
Kidding, no matter what call
Is it really
you
from the
make.
front?
Oh man, I guess if you're going to dish it out.
Oh
you
yeah, I
better be
forgot he has
able to
Code
take
Breaker
it.
in this. Wish I had the strategy guy with me. I thought he also had Nightmare in Helm Street though. Maybe Shining Wizards, y'all.
His opponent is
Oh,
out.
here we go.
He's tuning up the band.
Is everyone watching?
Sweet chin music.
You big
That
bully,
guarantees
Booker T.
to take the fight right out of you. No
Sweet
superstar
chin
around
music.
can afford to ignore the WWE fans. He's going for the pin. 1, 2.
Oh my god, he kicked out. I kind of wish his
Man, this
enforcers
one's
were like
turned
higher
into a
overall
fight.
people.
Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense.
Also, I
We
want to see
knew
what
it was
Shawn
gonna be
Michaels' ultimate
physical.
control moves
But I
are.
don't think anyone was prepared
Oh, is this
for
the
this.
Razor's Edge one?
I gotta admit, it took me
Yes,
by
I really like
surprise
this one.
That doesn't happen often.
And this is why.
That's
My
an
god!
understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both call top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
Come on, get up.
2.
Come on, get up.
The adrenaline is pumping.
I really wanted that rocket
This is
dropper,
what they
dude.
came to see.
You know what?
Hey,
I'm sending a message here.
yourself a little bit, okay?
He
You're
said as long as I
supposed to
attack him
calm
during
this down
sanctioned
the
matches,
middle.
everything's fine.
3.
It's time to control the moves.
Michaels sure is getting up there.
4.
If he sticks around too much,
Oh my god.
he's gonna stand for the has-been kid.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been. He looks
I don't
as
think
good
any
now
match
as he
on
ever
these
did,
season or
and I don't think that's going to
24/7 playthroughs
change
ended with
anytime soon.
count out, by the way.
2.
Sweet chin. Oh, okay. Oh, barbecue
Gregory
ribs though.
Helms is the longest reigning.
How humiliating to get hit with your own finisher like that.
Finisher is now my property, brother.
5.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
Look, I'm gonna do something that's absolutely
This
blockhead
match might have been
behavior.
over by now.
I'm gonna do
I think we're
the
about to
showman
see a
taunt while I'm
high-risk
like a
move from the
sliver away
top
from my
rope.
finisher. Unnecessary risk. Literally no reason to do this. Actually, never mind. That's not a risk because you get momentum from the taunt, so
We've seen this
it didn't
before.
matter if I
He's
missed or
been
not.
wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
He's tuning up.
Oh, here we go.
And there he goes. Sweet chin music. Oh, no. I think
Busted
he's
him open. I'm gonna do the
bleeding
full
from that
animation
shot.
as well. Can't even see it though.
Kidding, he's
Cover.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
2.
I love hearing
Message
crowd come
sent.
alive, even if I disagree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do
right, so they said Booker T was suspended for 2 weeks.
I think the number one contender proved his legitimacy here tonight.
He needed a big win, and he's got it. But he's not done. Not by a long shot.
That's true. It's all going to come down to his championship match at SummerSlam.
Absolutely. SummerSlam has to be the match of his career.
And I hope it is for a number of reasons. I'd love for SmackDown to steal the show from Raw.
If he's able to make that happen, he'd earn a ton of respect from the boys in the back.
I gotta be honest, I'm probably gonna jump to Raw. I mean, like, it doesn't matter because these are all one-off videos, but I think I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put him back where he belongs, man. Champ let down by Allies' loss. The aftermath of the match between Shawn Michaels and Gregory Helms seems to have been as turbulent as the events that led up to it. This time, however, the deck seems to be shuffled, and former allies seem to be at odds. After Shawn Michaels' victory against Helms on SmackDown, World Heavyweight Champion Booker took some verbal shots at the loser of the match. Listen, man, good help is hard to find, you know? I hung out with the guy, taught him a few tricks. I really thought Helms had my back, and he let me down. Obviously, the dude didn't have what it takes to get the job done. Dude, this is just everyone calling each other out. When approached for the comment, Helms declined to respond to Booker's statement, saying that he'd respond to the situation when the time was right. Okay, so I think that confirms the champion is the bully in this storyline, because he's even bullying his own henchman. I call Uncle.
Hey, look, I don't know exactly how to say this, but you beat me pretty bad last week, and I don't need any more of that. So I'm just gonna stay out of your way from now on. But if you got any dirty work that needs doing, you let me know.
Oh, interesting. Accept Helms, refuse Helms. Well, my initial response is to keep Shawn face, but I'm kind of curious if I accept, would there be a unique cutscene? It's probably one of those things where, like, I get jumped if... Yeah, you know what? Here's what we do in situations like these. Let's just not talk, let's just pick something. Okay, apparently I accept. I am now the bully. I'm politicking. I thought there would be a message. A quick press conference here. Your old enemy is your new manager. I have to admit, I'm as surprised as anyone that you and Gregory Helms are all friendly now. To make it interesting, I'm going to put you in a match with his ex-running buddy, Matt Hardy, and Helms wants to be your manager. Looks like you're getting your own pack and earning some serious heel points from the fans, so get out there and do it up, dog. Holla, Kilo. Why, Shawn? Why? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Champ says ex-pal has nothing to offer. Claiming that Gregory Helms didn't have what it took to get the job done, World Heavyweight Champion Booker is perplexed at the relationship Helms has created with Shawn Michaels, the number one contender to the champ's title. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what either of them is thinking, said the man who will defend his belt at SummerSlam. I thought Shawn Michaels was crazy to want to challenge me, but for him to have Helms on his side like that, I don't know what he expects to get out of that deal. That's seriously messed up thinking. When asked what he thought Helms could offer Shawn Michaels as an ally, Booker angrily responded, "Didn't you just hear me? I don't know. The guy has nothing to offer. He doesn't have what it takes. You got that? You're just a big bully, man. Come on."
You sure know how to take care of business. You don't let anyone bully you around, and I respect that. Raw could use a superstar just like you. I'll be in touch.
All right, I'm interested, man. I'm interested. So we're facing Matt Hardy. that might have been the best magazine yet. the one with Booker T calling him out.
We're just over a week away from SummerSlam. This is Michael Cole here with JBL at ringside, and the number one contender continues his quest for revenge.
Not to mention legitimacy. He never won a number one contender match. Remember?
That's true. Although I think many would agree he deserves a championship opportunity.
And if he can pick up a big win tonight, he might pick up some more support too.
All right, let's just rewrite history and say I never won that number 1 contender match. Let's just lie. It's all good. Everyone's a bully here. By the way, it would have been a funny Easter egg if they made a unique animation for Shawn with that women's locker room scene where he like covers his eyes or something. Look at Helm's already like 3/4 of the way down the ramp. Wow, no more commentary again. They just did not care with the SmackDown version of this one, did they?
On the way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I'm gonna watch the pyro, then I'm gonna skip it. He's fired up, man. I mean, I got manager's advantage here, so like this is heavily in my favor here. Just got nothing to say here. Literally, someone switched sides, betrayed his friend. They got nothing to say about it. Me acting like a heel, nothing to say about it. Guess you can't trust old HBK, man.
Good evening, and welcome to Miami, Florida. And we are in for an unbelievable evening of SmackDown action.
This Miami crowd is all fired up. They can't wait for the show to start, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, and I know the entire SmackDown locker room feels the same way. So what are we waiting for?
I was gonna start with 3 missed moves. Insta unlock, let's go.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on.
You know, actually, another thing I was thinking about, when we do one of these alternate stories with like either a diva or an NPC with like low stats, they like take the challenge and just stick with their stats, or like actually do some of those like training things. Like I'd probably simulate them because I don't have any interest in playing them, or I could play them and just cut them out of the video. But I don't know. That was something to think about as well.
And there's the reversal.
Now here we go. Kind of like this move because you can get behind him for a follow-up move.
Just going to pack it in and call it a day. This is stupid.
HBK's going up. Moonsault. Cover. Big kick out. I think he's yellow too, so let's try to find some more strong grapples here. What else we got in this moveset? Side Russian leg sweep.
I've been looking forward.
Honestly, I kind of wish my primary ability was Technician. I'm not really a big fan of the Showman one, I guess. I mean, the Steel Taunt thing is pretty cheesy, I admit, but
and usually when you got that kind of hype, it's
I'm just still upset that only Showman can steal finishers now, even though everybody could do that last year.
Doing that. They sure are, and that's an impressive thing in and of itself.
I don't know when Matt Hardy got so much momentum, but whatever.
Michaels sure is getting up there. If he sticks around too much longer, HBK's going to stand for
Yo, reversal fest, man. Who's going to give in first?
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been. He looks as good today as he ever did.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
My God, like halfway across the ring.
Style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
I'm going to slow it down, brother.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Don't mind me just efficiently using my struggle submission.
This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
Oh, I went for that twist of fate. Oh, dueling finishers here. Oh, no.
Regardless of how you
reverses the twist of fate. Turn him around.
He's
Sweet chin music. What a sequence.
Sweet chin music.
Oh man, if that's it, that would be a sick finish, but I feel like he's gonna kick out. Cover!
Yeah.
He could pin his opponent right
It's
here.
probably really close to the ropes. Matt Hardy kicks out. I can't believe it.
Even if you wind up with
The adrenaline is
No!
coming. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain
All right,
yourself
slow it down,
a
some
little
more
bit,
struggle
okay?
submissions,
You're
brother.
supposed to be calling this down the middle.
You know, speaking of submission, I'm kind of wondering if Punk is going to be like the only submission specialist I play as. I need to look at my
You
list
talk
to see if
about
I
a
was
man
going to
who's
use
done it
anyone
all
else.
in this business. You don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid.
Crushing
Shawn
like
Michaels.
sweet.
Yeah, Michaels has been in this business a long, long time, and I'm not surprised he's stuck with Raw. I doubt he can keep up with some of the younger SmackDown talent.
You're not
Damn.
seriously suggesting that HBK couldn't be competitive on SmackDown. No
Got wrench
disrespect to
suplex.
superstars, but this is Shawn Michaels we're talking about.
All I'm saying,
His opponent is
There we
out
go.
of it. He's tuning up the band.
He still could possibly kick out of this, by the way, because this might only get him orange on the head.
right out of you.
And there it is. Sweet
Here's
chin
the
music.
pin. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
This has been a great match so far, but I think
Yeah, I feel like they kind of weren't trying with this storyline. There's like glimpses of good stuff in this storyline, but I don't know. Just the fact that like we've had multiple matches not have the entrance commentary kind of makes me like not like this one as much.
And that's a huge step toward establishing the legitimacy of the #1 contender.
he needed a big win, and he got one here tonight.
And with SummerSlam, 1 week from this Sunday, this is where momentum really becomes important.
No question. If you're a loser going into SummerSlam, you'll probably be a loser coming out.
I wonder what will
Damn.
happen next week, the last SmackDown before SummerSlam.
I don't know, but I guarantee you it's going to be pure dynamite.
Dynamite. I think that's the end of King Booker's suspension too. Actually, I'm kind of wondering. Do you think? I guess I'll find out when I do the alternate cutscenes video. But does the Raw version of the storyline have like missing commentary and entrances too? Is it just this they didn't try in the storyline or what? I fold, you win.
You know what? I'm done. You kick my ass, and I'm man enough to admit it. I'm staying out of your way from now on. Unless you've got some business you need taken care of.
Oh my god, yo! Just folded. Accept Hardy, refuse. Dude, okay, I feel like because I accept the other one, I'm just gonna accept to see what happens. Wow. Well, this should be interesting. King Booker's gonna come back and I have no clue what's going on. I gotta film a quick villain movie on my day off. Just an entire movie on one day. There's 30% fatigue, by the way. Oh god. Apparently HBK sprained his knee on this save. Champ set to meet ex-allies. The man who once found himself at the mercy of Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy per Booker's orders now finds himself alive with his attackers, the very men who planned the beatdown. SmackDown GM Teddy Long wasted no time in ramping up the drama leading up to SummerSlam. I thought the fans would love to see Booker get in the ring with his old friends Helms and Matt Hardy to get a taste of what his own medicine, you did? So set up a handicap match with those two against the champ. Long took the time to remind everyone of his earlier warning. Shawn Michaels still cannot put his hands on Booker directly. WWE.com has learned, however, that Shawn Michaels plans to be guest announcer for the match, despite a great deal of skepticism that he can remain unbiased. Is this going to be a rare opportunity to be a manager as well? I got your new pals Gregory Helms and Matt Hardy in the ring against Booker this week in a handicap match. I know you're not officially in the match, but I managed to work it out so you'll be the guest announcer. And if Booker wins, those two are out of the picture, if you get my drift. To be honest, playa, that was Vince's idea. Holla. Okay. See, now it feels like I'm the heel here. Listen, I didn't bully anyone, though, like King Booker did, alright? They just had enough of him, man. They came over to me.
You think I'm scared of the fact that you got past my crew? Well, I ain't. They wore you down, and I'm gonna finish you off at SummerSlam. Cause I'm the real champ, see? and you know you're just a fake.
Big phony. Alright, let's see how this actually is. Well, I'm not actually there, but would there be entrance commentary, you think? Yeah, I feel like we've been in this situation before, and if I skip this, then I'm gonna miss something. I'm not gonna be able to interfere. Okay, I hit play and it just went into this. I don't know what's gonna... It's probably gonna change the match or something.
SummerSlam is this Sunday. I'm Michael Cole here with John Bradshaw Layfield, and the superstars of SmackDown are ready to shine this Sunday.
And I can't wait to embarrass Raw and prove yet again that we're the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
But tonight, the champion and the #1 contender have scores to settle.
It's indirect warfare at its finest. These guys don't want to get their hands dirty this close to SummerSlam.
I'm just gonna drop him with sweet chin music, give up my title shot, head to Raw. I'm out. HBK has left the building.
The champion is in action tonight against two superstars who he used to consider friends.
Well, they showed their true colors and went running to the #1 contender, who, by the way, doesn't seem to have any problem using them the same way the champ did.
Damn. Alright, we'll watch King Booker's entrance. We'll skip the other two, though. Yo, that means that it's King Booker versus HBK. It's going to be two superstars with unique pay-per-view entrances going head-to-head. Rare moments, man. I mean, does that mean he's the face now and I'm the heel or not? I don't know what's going on, man. HBK's frustrated with this creative. He's jumping back to Raw. I'm politicking my way back to Raw. This experiment failed. HBK on SmackDown. Yeah, I don't know. Looking back, though, I kind of stand by my choice to play the SmackDown version because I wanted to experience this version. Cause I didn't really want to deal with that same ECW storyline again. Which can you even really call that a storyline? It's literally just filler content until you get to the real storyline. But the flip side of that is I think I would have preferred the Raw cast members. I don't know who they would have been, but I probably would have preferred them. Because HBK feels a little bit out of place here, but like I said, I really wanted him in a SummerSlam story. I guess maybe I could have put him in the last video, but it's too late. It's alright, though. This one was just okay. Like, the thing that bothers me the most is the missing commentary. Speaking of which, look at there's still no more here.
And the opponent.
Oh, I guess we'll watch it because it's the tag entrance. The computer is now on the receiving end of the handicap match spam. But also, I think looking back, I kind of wish I would have chose to refuse their help, because I think I would have been in the handicap match, which I kind of would have preferred, because kind of destroyed these two, to be honest. It's kind of funny, because obviously Helms and Hardy are friends in real life here, so it kind of makes sense, actually. And I'm curious, if I don't come out, do I just watch this, or? Let's just see what happens. It's like something's loading here. Oh, no.
What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Give it a rest. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's
My God.
head like this.
I should be losing my title shot right now. Wait, they're coming after me.
But when is Matt Hardy
Can you even do handicap with manager? Like, they're considering me like part of the match. Or I think. I don't know.
Can't just keep playing to the crowd.
I mean, in these games, there is like a status of each character of like they're in the match or not in the match. I wonder what my status is right now. You can check that by trying to pin somebody. I think it's trying to make me leave though, so I think I'm actually a manager.
This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Yo, this is cheesy though, being a manager and just sitting out here stealing people's taunts. This is insanely unbalanced.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not.
Old HBK.
He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it?
Yeah, this is weird though, because like technically I think I'm Booker T's manager.
These superstars give everything they've got.
I have no allegiances here. I don't care about anybody.
Behind the scenes too.
No question. Oh my! Someone's getting a taste of their own finishing move.
Oh, there you go. There was his old finish I was looking for. It is Shining Wizard.
Yeah, that's just great. Why don't you just quit showing off and get down? Here's the pin. 1, 2.
Wow, that was almost it, dude. That's insane.
These
Yo, brother, you gonna come out here right now?
Game, but only one of them is gonna have his.
I mean, I don't even know who I want to win, but like
this one.
King Booker is kind of going in right now.
What goes up must come down. He slipped out.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well,
Yo, Teddy Long's furious right now. SummerSlam's canceled now.
Now there's a superstar with guts. These top rope moves, though, are high risk. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
My
There's
God.
no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy.
This is revenge. I'm just standing up to these bullies right now.
He's got his opponent right where he wants him.
And there it is, the scissors kick.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
You know, I could have one match finally ending countout. The countout kid could make his return. Wait, Chen. Yo, Zach.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
I don't know. He's putting a lot of alignment.
Oh, well, nope, not anymore.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. 1.
Yo, dude, I'm just fired up right now.
2.
You know, I like Booker a lot better.
Rocker dropper.
His royal heritage.
Yeah, but it wasn't until he stopped caring about the fans that he finally won the World Heavyweight Championship.
What's the point of being champion if you lose the respect of the WWE fans?
Yo, HBK is snapped, man. He wants to go back to Raw. He's done. I mean, at this point, I think I just want King Booker to win here.
Superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left.
By the way, you see how he's like struggling to drag his opponent? The computer has that problem in this game too.
Isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't.
All right, man, go ahead and why are you going up there?
Lost because of moves like this. You know,
finish it off here. I'll play defense for you, brother.
That's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. 3.
Tried to steal a twist of fate. You see that?
Dangerous cruiserweights in the business. This guy knows about 6
Wait, Chin,
ways
music.
to take you out from any position.
Yeah, and 5 of them require the referee to be looking the other way if he doesn't want to get disqualified.
I'm trying, man. I'm just in the way. I'm sorry.
If there's a more overrated
Makes zero sense when I'm helping the champ, but you know what? I don't really care.
Scissors kick. He might have just knocked his opponent out cold.
Don't kick me out, please. No!
He's got him covered. 1.
Wow.
2.
Wow, dude, my offense was terrible. The computer does that thing where they just stand there. And once again, HBK walking in place. It's such a goofy episode. My goodness, dude. Batista's watching this from the medical facility, furious.
If it boils over here tonight, the champion will be stripped of his title, and it's Mr. McMahon.
All right, cool it. Everyone is sick of all the interference and sneak attacks we've been seeing around here lately. I'm not about to allow that championship to be tainted by controversy. So at SummerSlam, all other superstars will be banned from ringside. To make sure there's no ambiguity about who wins, I'm making the championship match a ladder match.
Wow, that was kind of a lame cutscene. But wait, I just kind of realized, I think all these SummerSlam storylines end in a ladder match, right? Because the WWE Films one did. The one with, we did in the last part with Orton did. The Big Brutus one, and then Bully does. Weird, man. Chapter 3, dude, let's do a video ranking all the chapters. Chapter 3 kind of sucks.
I've got to hand it to you. I've never seen a superstar like you. You're a one-in-a-million type performer, and I don't think SmackDown appreciates that. So how about joining Raw once you win the championship at SummerSlam?
All right, I've heard enough, and I'm in. Well, here we go, the end already. Well, I said already, but this is kind of standard length. It's just the other Chapter 3 ones are way longer.
SummerSlam ain't just gonna be the worst night of your career. It's gonna be the last night of your career. I'm gonna break you in half and embarrass you in front of the whole world.
Alright, man. Bret Hart versus Chris Masters? What? John Cena versus Foley. Rated RKO in action. Pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Heartbreak and triumph. I can't let the bully win. But then again, I was kind of bullying in the last part. I don't know. Everyone's a bully this part, man. Just don't bring a sign to the arena that says that JBL's a bully. He'll get confiscated.
And tonight, the greatest champion in sports entertainment defends his title in a ladder match
against the #1 contender who has struggled to prove his legitimacy.
Well, if he manages to beat the champ, he's the real deal, all right.
The stakes couldn't be higher here at SummerSlam.
That was an interesting Sweet Chin Music animation. I'm making it very clear I am taking the world title and I'm leaving. I'm going to Raw. HBK was not happy with how he was used on SmackDown.
He's been bullied, beaten, and battered, but he remains unbroken.
Let's see if he can say that after this match. Ladder matches are known for being career shorteners.
Right, here we go. Here's a look at the Shawn Michaels SummerSlam exclusive entrance here with a different pyro. There you go. Very cool. So that's like the whole reason why I wanted Shawn Michaels in this part. Or this chapter, I should say, because they all go to SummerSlam. He's fired up, man. Not happy with how he was used on SmackDown. Wants to run back to his friends on Raw. It's funny because I remember that entrance was moved over to the Anthology mod, so technically you could watch that entrance in that mod in any arena, which doesn't really make sense because it's specifically for this SummerSlam arena. But I mean, I think it's there, you know.
The champion is desperate to retain his title. He's done everything in his power to destroy his #1 contender.
And we'll have to wait until the bell rings to find out how much the challenger has left in the tank.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I got a lot left in the tank here. His enforcers really weren't that much of a challenge, man. And there's the King Booker pay-per-view entrance, which I feel like we've seen like 5 times already in this playthrough. Yeah, this is going to be the end of Chapter 3 stories to cover. We're going to move on to Chapter 4 in the next video. Which there's definitely one in there that I remember the most, so I'm looking forward to covering that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be really curious to see if the Raw version of this has like missing commentary, because it feels like they didn't really try with this storyline that much. The magazines were pretty funny though, of like King Booker going off, calling everyone out. I think how I would improve this, which I think goes to say for every storyline in the game, more unique cutscenes of like him like bullying people, you know, like not just like attacks, but like some like verbal stuff. So it's like you're standing up to the bully and it's like the big match, you know. I don't know, but the thing is, like, this mode has a problem with not having enough unique cutscenes in general, so you could say that argument for every single storyline in the game. Also, I suppose if I would have known that the SmackDown version cuts out the ECW stuff, which I think I was kind of speculating in one of the parts, this would have been an opportunity to play as an ECW guy, like, cleanly. I've already done one as Punk, but, you know, obviously I'm running the risk every time I play as one of them of glitching out the storyline. Yeah, I feel like once I get all these recorded, it's just gonna be one of those things where I look back on, like, oh, I should have done this, I should have played as this person. Like, I always have those thoughts anytime I make any sort of video. Stuff I would want to do differently. It's just how it always goes for me. Alright, here we go. World Heavyweight Championship on the line here. Size him up here. No more enforcers, no more henchmen. One-on-one, man. The bully's gotta fight me straight up. It's also kind of funny how quickly Batista was written out of the storyline. Big rocker dropper.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're
so like some of the storylines, you know how there's like that number one contender match, and if you lose, it's over. This one, it seems like you're guaranteed the title shot, right? Because Batista gets taken out, or whoever, like, you know, you're facing, right?
Nice quick counter there.
So I guess you could just skip to SummerSlam and like get the title shot, right? Interesting. I mean, this one does have some unique things about it, I suppose.
Is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is
big neck breaker. That's a good animation right there.
Try to strain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle.
Fake Fist of Fury, ready? Nope. Dude, I'll never land Fake Fist of Fury on a Legend difficulty computer.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this,
turn around. HBK's fired up. He's fired up.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars. And even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE
I just want that forearm so bad.
has had
no, he's giving me a forearm.
For the years.
Grinding it.
This superstar is all fired
up. Oh no, here we go. Booker T things.
My
God.
Yeah, well, one mistake and we're going to see that fire put
Guess he's going to store that.
Nice reversal.
You know I gotta try some sort of moonsault off that ladder, right?
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you
nice
train.
Big dragon
you
screw.
make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE
I kind of want to take this outside the ring, to be honest here. Maybe to the crowd fighting area here.
No thanks, partner.
This bully needs to be taught a lesson.
For now.
I think he's going to fly.
HBK, man, look at the height. My God.
This guy's head. And
by the way, it didn't do like the other animation because unfortunately some of these games have a problem. But I think it was kind of intentional, but matches where you can't pin, like, it has like a replacement animation, so
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding, no matter what call.
Kind of makes me think if I do the ground sweet chin music, what it will be. I'm guessing it's that generic
and that's
knee.
about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know.
Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to do the moonsault now because there's no pins in this match.
Go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You gotta watch out for your opponent.
Oh, I had this this jab combo. Why haven't I not been doing this here? There we go. Slow it down, brother.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid. Into the crowd they go.
You know, I don't remember how, but I remember there being a glitch where you can get the ladder in this area. I don't quite remember how you do it, though. I was thinking about actually I thought about this for all the games I covered, but I don't think I've ever done it. Like a video like glitches.
We knew it was gonna
Obviously,
be
there's some I
intense.
remember that are
We
pretty
knew it was
infamous,
gonna
like
be
the freeze
physical.
glitch and stuff
But
like
I don't
that. But
think anyone
I probably
was
have to look up and
prepared for
refresh my
this.
memory on
I
some of
gotta
them.
admit, it took me
But that
by
could be an
surprise
interesting
that
video.
That doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement.
My
You've
God.
been in
Into the
hundreds of
exposed
matches in your
wire.
career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen.
Yeah, I still
here
got
in
that technician
WWE.
immunity, brother. Bookend. By God. Oh, he reversed it. Rip.
I think these fans have had just about enough of King Booker.
That's
King
because
Booker.
these fans have no respect for his accomplishments. Don't forget.
Look at this
he's a
trash off the table.
five-time WCW champion.
WCW was
Yo,
a
he's
long
reversing
time ago,
everything,
partner.
brother.
Quite frankly, Booker's attitude was
I'm
a
getting
lot
bullied
better
right
in those days.
Yeah. Well,
He's just brutalizing his opponent with that table.
well, I guess it's better than being put through a table, but not much.
All right, you already know I'm trying to go up that scaffold.
Michaels sure is getting up there. If he sticks around too much longer, HBK's gonna stand for the has-been.
Yo, teleportation strats? I wasn't really trying to do that. I got HBK trying to send a message here to this big bully. This is for Batista.
He's got this crowd
Oh my
solidly
God.
behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd. That's a huge
got any weapons for me?
distraction in my.
And here's a
Got
little
a quick
something
taunt?
for the fans. That's why they love him.
Who cares what they
What
think?
sign you got there?
All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance
There we
to
go.
recover.
Yo, check it out. I can't even see. Someone's blocking the way. There you go. DX HBK sign.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The
Good.
mental conditioning
Give me that
of
crutch.
the WWE
Batista needs this,
superstars
man, after you
is
injured
just
his
as
knee.
impressive as the physical conditioning.
Did you see that?
Oh my
What
God.
a
Yo, combos though.
This
I'm
could
not done
result
either.
in a serious
Oh,
injury
no, I guess
if
I
no
am.
one stops
Shut
this.
down, brother. You know, I seem to recall, like, I'm trying to remember the glitch to get the ladder in here. Isn't it
This
something
match
like
proves
the person
without a
stands
doubt
here and,
why
like, you can
SmackDown
grab it
is
from
the
this side
dominant
or
brand in
something?
sports entertainment.
Or, like, the thing where,
I
like, you
can't
do
help
this
but
where if
agree,
you hold
partner.
it, it's somehow you can,
won't
like,
see
get it
action
in
like
there.
this on Raw.
I can't, it's
Even
been
if
so
you
long,
did,
but I
you'd
do
have
remember
to hear
that
about
being a
puppies
thing.
And government mules and scalded dogs. It's like a zoo over there.
Give me that.
And there's the reversal.
All right. How many reversals can one man have? All right, spear. I'm assuming that's... Was that like a roll-up
This
before?
capacity
I don't think he
crowd is
normally has
certainly
spear
getting
like
its
that.
money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling
Yo, I
tickets
still have
the
that
next time we
technician
come back
immunity.
here.
And you
Not
know what?
after a match
More
like
elbow
this.
drops from HBK. He's not done. Out of the way, Nick Patrick. This bully needs to be taught a lesson, brother.
You know, I like Booker a lot better before he discovered
Oh
his
my
brutal
God, over the
heritage.
ladder.
Yeah, but it wasn't until he stopped caring about the fans that he finally won the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, ladder's
What's
coming
the
into
point of
play
being
here.
a champion if you lose the respect of the WWE fans? Oh, wait,
No
I think I'm
respect.
asking the wrong
Yo,
person.
coach is watching this, man. I'm making the jump to Raw. Not working out here for old HBK.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
Look at him. He's just radiating confidence. And he's got a
Bad
lot
time
to be
taunt.
confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to
Any other
bite
moves
him.
here to explore? What else do I got? Gut wrench, think I did this before. I want to see what the replacement animation is for that sweet
I
chin
love
music.
Booker's
I'm assuming it's
attitude.
the
He doesn't
knee.
care what the fans think. He's focused
Cheesy
on
knee.
winning. That's it.
Well, he might want to acknowledge.
I think he's got a song he wants
Oh
to
no,
play
because there's
for
a
his
non-pin
opponent.
sweet chin music.
It's
What am I
his
thinking?
#1 single, Sweet Chin Music.
Oh my God! I'm gonna do the full. Oh, never mind. I was gonna do the full animation, but the ladders were
I
just
think
in the
we might
way.
be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring
Hold on, don't worry. I will do that full
Wouldn't
animation. I'm not gonna let you guys
surprise
down.
me one bit. This is a
But
great
first,
match, and the
oh,
fans are
okay, I was gonna steal the
definitely
scissors
into it.
kick.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll
Oh,
let
what is
you
this?
know it.
Oh God, Razor's Edge. Oh my God, that was disturbing.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Well, see, HBK is lucky that there's the alternate Sweet Chin music, but some people aren't so lucky and they get generic stuff. Like, I think like the frog splash, isn't it like just replaced with an elbow or something? This doesn't get fixed till much later with the pin combination thing.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who
There we go,
don't
big
get their
gut
hands
buster.
raised. You can literally feel the disappointment right. Look at this. He's mocking his opponent.
I'll take that momentum to go. Thank you very much, with a side of fries and a medium drink.
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars.
No, I made a promise. I'm doing that full animation. I'm just gonna keep trying this flying forearm.
Tremendous matchup.
There, I technically hit it.
Been disappointed.
All right, fine. You know what? Sweet Chin music.
Sweet Chin music.
Wow, did you see that? He's been busted wide open.
After that last shot, I'm not surprised. I hope the referee doesn't let this go on too much longer.
Good lord, this is disturbing.
The match is getting good now.
There we go. Sweet Chin music, full animation edition.
These superstars are on fire.
You know, honestly, I think I would have preferred if this was the default finisher, because the pin combination one kind of sucks in multi-man matches, you know?
Night after night, the WWE superstar.
There's like there's been no progress loosening this thing up, so.
His opponent stops him.
Honestly, I think it's a better change too, to get rid of that sweet spot thing from 07, where now you just hold it in position. I think that was a better change, because the sweet spot thing, I guess it added a little bit of RNG to it, but could also be a little frustrating. Oh god, disturbing footage. Oh my god, he will not be bullying anyone anymore. Good lord. But yeah, the sweet spot thing is kind of annoying because sometimes you just can't find it. But also, I think it adds a little bit of randomness. This is like guaranteed. You just hold it. That's all you got to do.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty.
I'm kind of shocked this man's getting back up.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no
Hey, you know what,
guesswork. Has he got it? So close.
That's not what I meant to do. By the way, that was so risky. The thing's so close to being done.
Do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this.
I was trying to do the spear thing, but I think I wasn't holding it properly.
Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company
no
some
insta
money
unlock.
at
I
the
still
same
have no
time.
limb
Keep it
damage.
up,
My goodness.
And you're gonna find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your jaw wired shut.
Come here.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
Good
I'm with you,
lord.
partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well,
Alright, get up.
whichever way it goes, no one can say that these
Sweet
superstars
Chin
didn't give
music.
everything they got.
Cancel the animation. You know, I'm gonna do a rare one-handed title victory.
Look at that. He's almost got it.
Rare footage of winning with one hand. I like never do this, by the way. It's
These
over.
superstars are
I'm going to
so
Raw.
unpredictable.
I'm done. I'm running back to my friend Hunter on Raw. The experiment failed over here. Not happy with how they were doing things down here. See you later.
He did it. He did it. We've got a new champion.
I don't believe it. I've never seen a superstar go through what he did and come back to win.
I don't think the champ, excuse me, the ex-champion can believe it either.
He's beside himself. I don't want to be anywhere near him right now.
What an incredible match. I think it's safe to say that SmackDown stole the show tonight.
Yo, HBK's fired up, man. This is real.
Not that there was any question that we would.
And it's all thanks to superstars like our new champion.
Now the pressure's on him to make sure SmackDown remains the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
There you go. The bully has been bullied. Alright, but did Bret Hart defeat Chris Masters is the real question. No! What is this cheese, brother? I'm back.
Nice job, champ. My offer is still on the table. Come to Raw and you'll get opportunities you never could have dreamed of on SmackDown. Do we have a deal?
Absolutely. Oh wait, I hope this doesn't make me miss the magazine. I hope the magazine still plays. I don't. Oh, I didn't really think about this.
Player, we got to talk.
What do you want?
Let me handle this, Teddy.
You're the boss. Or at least the boss's daughter.
You got that right. You've been officially traded to Raw, so you should pack your bags.
Listen to me, dog. This is a good gig. Coach needs you to make Raw worth a damn. Now, you'll take their titles, no sweat. So this is a sweet deal for you. Look, player, no hard feelings.
I don't think we got that cutscene because I think we had the opposite one when we traded to SmackDown. That was pretty good. By the way, HBK politicking though, he secretly likes this because he wants to go back to Raw. Your championship title must be exchanged. Sorry, but the WWE Board of Directors declared that your World Heavyweight Championship must remain on SmackDown, but it can be exchanged for the WWE Championship once you arrive here on Raw. Congrats on an easy championship victory. Obviously, from like a gameplay perspective, they do that to make consistency, but like in this universe, you know, somebody was already champion. It's like, no, just gonna take that away. Salary bonus. Additional 5K from the office, man. HBK politicking. Okay, it still plays the magazine. Good, good. Otherwise, I was gonna have to re-record or get up to this part and then record it and splice it in. New champ crowned at SummerSlam. Capping a month-long feud and against odds that were at times stacked against him, Shawn Michaels defeated Booker in a ladder match at SummerSlam to become the SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion. Triple team, double team, one-on-one, on a ladder, whatever, exclaimed Shawn Michaels. It didn't matter to me how I got here, I just wanted to get here. I scratched and clawed my way to the top. Heartbreak and triumph. Former champion Booker T had few words to say after the match. I had expectations, it didn't work out. What else can I say? Shawn Michaels, however, seemed to have plenty of words, including some for would-be contenders. After what I went through to get this, anyone who challenges me better be ready for the fight of his life, because I'm not giving this title up so easily. That's a promise. Completely lies to the interviewer. He gave up the title and ran back to Raw. Classic HBK politics. Well, there you go. And look at that. HBK is actually in one of the pictures in the background of this version of the Raw locker room. So there you go. That was the Chapter 3 title challenge storyline Bully. I guess quick thoughts. It was just okay. Like I said, like some of the non-commentary stuff and those entrances really kind of ruined it. I think I would have preferred the Raw cast members for that one, but like I said, I didn't want to deal with the ECW thing. We've already played twice. So there you go. I will see you in the next alternate story video.